Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. It's your brother Shamar Nayah here again with another lesson. And I basically want to go into, another misconception that, the world has been taught. Going into, Satan being cast out of heaven. And what's the true meaning of it? Because the world will have believed that it was the Satan, being an angelic being, revolted against the Most High, and that there was a war in heaven, and then after that, he was cast out of heaven, and then, basically, the doctrine that Christianity teaches, but that's far from the truth, and that's not what the scripture is talking about, man. That Satan being cast out of heaven, that's talking about Esau Edom's rulership, that they're being cast out of rulership, man. Their kingdom is coming to an end. So I just want to go give a little bit of precepts, and hopefully this lesson is edifying. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is Revelations 12:7, and it reads, "There was a war in heaven, and Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels." And this dragon that's being spoken about is talking about, the ancient Roman Empire, and that ancient Roman Empire is here today, which is aka Babylon the Great, which is America. America is ancient Rome revived, Rome 2.0. You see, going verse 8, and it reads, "And prevailed not, neither was there peace found anymore in heaven." And this is going into heaven in this context means rulership, and who is in rulership right now? No other than the so-called white man, Esau Edom. You see. So when you really have a full grasp of the understanding of the scriptures and have this being taught the true doctrine, it's not hard to understand who's that dragon is talking about, who's the devil that the Bible is speaking about. It's talking about Esau Edom. This is going to Revelation 6, and let's start at 7 as well. And this is second Esdras 6, and starting in verse 7, and reads, "And then answered I said, what shall be part asundering of the times, and when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?" Verse 8, "And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau." You see, and that angel was telling Esdras that when it comes time, to overall, the books of the Bible, it's centered around, two nations, dealing with Jacob and Esau, which goes back into, the story of, Genesis 3, the seed of the serpent and the seed of the woman, Continuing on, verse 9, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." You see, so again, Esau, it meaning that it's the end of the world. And when you go into that word, the Greek word of the word world is going into eon, meaning in the end of an age, which is the age that we're currently in now. You see. So, you got to ask, why did they say Esau is the end of the world? Because when Yahushua comes back, he is going to return to back to a kingdom ruled by Esau. And scriptures speak of that. When you go to Isaiah 63, it tells you. This is Isaiah 63:1, and it reads, "Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?" This is that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. You see, And he's here to say, the elect of Israel, you know, and take down again these Edomites from rulership. Thus says the scriptures, man. So it's really right here in your face, man. It's not really talking about what the Christianity teaches. A red man with horns and a pitchfork. That's not talking. No, it's talking about Esau Edom, which is a so-called white man, man. So going back to Revelation 12 and 8. It's like, yeah. Reading over again, Revelation 12 and 8, and it reads, "And prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven." And when you go into it, it's important to take notes that there are, multiple heavens mentioned in the scriptures. You see, you got the heavens of heavens, which is the spiritual world, and then you got also space. That's a heaven, and then the word heaven that's being referred to right now. That's talking about rulership on earth. Heaven. And a precept to back this up. I'm gonna get to Limitations. 2 and 1. This is Lamentations 2 and 1, and it reads, "How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven unto the earth the beauty of Israel. Remember not the footstool in the day of his anger." You see? And when you read that, it tells you, Israel was cast down from heaven on the earth, meaning its rulership, But we were ruling at a point in time, and then, the Lord, he cast us down from that rulership, you see? So going back down to Revelation 12, starting at verse 9, and it reads, "And a great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him." And then when you go into this word, let me see if I can get it. Go to tools, because when you go into the Greek word devil, it's diabolos.
Strong's G 1228. Diabolos. Diabolos.
We're gonna get a couple definitions to see if I can find it. It says prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. A false accuser, a slander, applied to a man. See, definition right there. It's in your face, man. Applied to a man who by opposing the cause of the Most High may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. You see? Let me see if I can. It's another. Let me see if I can find the root word. False slander. Let's see if I can type it in, if it brings it up. Because it's another definition that, goes to the point of it. Let me see. Let me see. 1 second, bear with me. Is it? Nope. So I might be back in what I had earlier. Which one is this one? First, go back some more. Salakia. I'm trying to see if I can find the definition, if it's still here. I mean, the point is right here in this second definition, but it's also a word that's called, when you go into it, it's called the Greek word for Satan is Satanas. So it means, adversary who opposes another in purpose or act. or again, as it's just Satan right here, it's really right here, applied to a man who opposes the cause of the Most High may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him, meaning, to be Satan, like a Satan-like man. And who is represented as a Satan-like man on this planet Earth? No other than Esau Edom. Another precept to back this up. We're going to go to, we're going to go to 2 Thessalonians 2. Salakia. 2. Starting at actually, I can start at 3 and I work my way down. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, and it reads, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first." And there has been a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that man of sin is no other than Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He is the son of perdition. You can see the things that he's done, the atrocities that this man has done through the planet Earth, man. These scriptures is talking about him. Verse 4: "Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High." And that's, again, Esau Edom. That's what he does. Ever since he came into rulership, he has been exalting himself, being, trying to be like Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and he's trying to achieve it on the left hand side, using his AI and technology. This is what the proud Edomites does, man. Continuing on, "Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time." Verse 7: "For the mystery of the iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way." Verse 8: "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." You see? And to be consumed with by the spirit of the mouth, meaning that Yahweh Shem Yahshua's servants and prophets are consuming these devils by continuing to prophesy on the downfall of this kingdom, And when it speaks about, the brightness of his coming, meaning Yahweh Shah will come back and destroy this kingdom, man. Take down these Edomites from rulership. And this is what we're looking for, man. Because being in captivity under this devil is draining. It's vexing to the spirit. To know that this weak, feeble man is ruling above us over Jake, it's vexing to the spirit, man. Verse 9: "Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders." You see, and this is speaking of a man that is into do after the work of Satan, and that's Esau Edom, man. That's their whole agenda. This is what they do. You see, for the thing that they continue to poison the food. It's like, they continue to poison the air, the water. They're making that they don't obey the land Sabbath. They just go around the earth wreaking fucking havoc, man. Again, and like I said, it's vexing to the spirit, knowing that this man is ruling over us. You see. So going back to Revelation 12 and 9. Going back there, because I want to get to this point. Revelation 12 and 9 in reads, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And you want to answer, why does it go? Why is it talking about that old serpent? Because when we go back to Genesis 3:1, and it reads, Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord power had made, and he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. So that word serpent, when you go into it, see if I can bring it out. It goes into, let me see. It's this one, I believe. When you go into the word serpent, it goes into the word back to Nakash, and you go into the etymology. This means it tells you the definition right here: to practice divination, divine, observe signs, learned by experience, diligently observe, practicing foretellings, take as an omen. You see. So this is talking about an actual person that practiced divination. So the serpent gave Eve all these philosophies that went against the order of Yahweh. So that same spirit is back today, through a nation. You see, and that nation is Esau, Edom. And then when I read right here, started, which deceiveth the whole world, he was cast into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And then being cast out the earth, meaning taken down from rulership. You see. Next precept I'm gonna bring out is 2nd Esdras 13. We're gonna start at verse 29. This is 2nd Esdras 13, starting at 29, and it reads, Behold, the days come that the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, and one shall uptake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So and this is basically going to Yahweh Shai, and the angels are coming down to fight Esau's military, and the angels and the angels and the Yahweh Shai will prevail. That's why it's talking about verse 31 when it's talking about one realm against another. Yeah, see, so Yahweh Shai is gonna fight with the angels, and we know that Yahweh Shai is gonna get the victory over Esau. So again, there's nothing that they can do when it comes to this. Man. Going back to verse 12, Revelation 12. I'm going to continue on verse 10. This is Revelation 12 and 10, and it reads, And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Hamashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. You see, and the accuser of our brethren is talking about Esau. Going back to the story of Jacob and Esau. When you go to I can bring it out just for context. When you go to Psalms 50 and 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thy slanderest thy own mother's son. You see, and that's Esau, man, going around the earth, continually to accuse Jake day in and day out, man. This is talking about Esau, man. No other than him. One second. So yeah, let me get one more precept. I'm gonna close out. This is Luke 10 and 18. Bring this out. Let's get straight to the point. Yeah, just get straight to the point. Well, I'm gonna read up above. Just get the, This is Luke 10 and 17. The point is at 18. And it reads, And the 70 returned unto with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. And when you go into this, is talking about, Esau Edom's rulership, is going to be knocked off quickly, man. When Yahweh Bashem Yahushua comes back and crack them clouds open, and he's going to war with Esau Edom, and Esau Edom it will lose miserably. That's the end of their rulership. You see, and the scriptures continue to tell you that this is going to happen. This is the prophecy that is to come, man. So that's what that means when it's talking about Satan being cast out of heaven. It's not talking about the image of what Christianity had painted, a red man with horns and a pitchfork. That's not it. No, that's talking about Esau Edom being taken down, their kingdom being taken down. And as you see, the world events, it's happening every day. The prophecies keep moving closer and closer and closer, and there's nothing that they can do about it. So with that, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who will peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. To the next time, Shalom.